Welcome to the Scottsdale Planning Commission public hearing. The city encourages your interest and participation in the public hearing process. The Planning Commission is an advisory board to the City Council on land use and zoning matters. The meeting agenda items are development applications that require public hearings. The Planning Commission considers the request and makes a recommendation for approval or denial to the City Council. The City Council makes the final decision for or against approval of the application. The agenda consists of the roll call, minutes approval of the prior meeting. Continuances are for items that will not be heard tonight. Withdrawals are for items that have been withdrawn from any further consideration. Consent agenda is for items not likely to require a presentation or discussion, and all items on the consent agenda may be voted on together. Any commissioner may move any item from the consent agenda to the regular agenda. The regular agenda is where each item includes a presentation and recommendation by staff, a presentation by the applicant, and public testimony. After, the applicant will have the opportunity to respond to public testimony. The Planning Commission then discusses the case and votes. Non-action action is for items for discussion, and no vote will be made by the Planning Commission. Citizens wishing to speak on any agenda item may fill out a blue speaker card, or if not willing to speak, may fill out a yellow comment card and turn it in at the staff table before the agenda item is to be discussed. The chair will call you by name when it is your turn to speak. When called, come to the podium, state your name and address, and then begin speaking. Groups wishing to speak should elect a spokesperson to represent the views of the group. To facilitate the meeting, your comment will be limited to 3 minutes for individual speakers, 1 additional minute for each additional individual present at the meeting who has contributed their time to representative speaker, up to 10 minutes. Please format your speech to be accommodated within the applicable time frame given. For convenience in timing presentations, a light system is installed on the podium. The light will be green for 2 minutes and yellow for 1 minute. Please conclude your comments when the red light appears. Thank you for your time and interest, and now I'll begin the meeting with a roll call.
Chair Higgs.
Present.
Vice Chair Young.
Here.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Present.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Here.
Commissioner Ertel.
Here.
Commissioner Joyner.
Here.
Commissioner Scarborough.
Here.
All here. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to public comment. I don't believe we have any general public comment for non-agenda items tonight. Okay, so then we'll move on to administrative report with Mr. Curtis.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the Commission. Happy New Year. Excited for 2025. Regarding tonight's agenda, we don't have any updates for you. And just a reminder, our next meeting is planned for the regularly scheduled February 12th meeting. So we do plan on meeting at the next meeting, February 12th. That's it. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Okay, moving on to the approval of the regular meeting minutes from December 11th. Can I get a motion?
Chair Higgs, I move for approval of the December 11th, 2024 regular meeting minutes as written.
We have a motion from Vice Chair Young and a second.
Second.
And a second from Commissioner Ertel. Roll call vote, please.
Chair Higgs.
Yes.
Vice Chair Young.
Yes.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Yes.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Yes.
Commissioner Ertel.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Scarborough.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Very good. Now we are on to action items, starting with the consent agenda. We don't have any recusals for consent agenda items, and we actually only have 2 items, and don't believe there was a request to move either to the regular agenda. So with that, can I get a motion for the approval of consent agenda item number 2, 4AB 2024, and number 3, Planning Commission Annual Report?
Chair Higgs, I'll go ahead and make a motion for recommendation of approval to City Council for Case 4AB 2024 for the staff recommended stipulations after finding that the conditional use permit criteria have been met and the proposed abandonment is consistent and conforms with the adopted general plan and approval of the Planning Commission Annual Report.
Okay, we have a motion from Commissioner Scarborough and a second.
Second.
And a second from Commissioner Joyner. Roll call vote, please.
Chair Higgs.
Yes.
Vice Chair Young.
Yes.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Yes.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Yes.
Commissioner Ertel.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Scarborough.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so our one regular agenda item this evening is for the election of officers for this year for the Planning Commission. This election is held every January, and it's for the positions of chair and vice chair. So let's start with, do we have any nominations for chair or vice chair? Yep, Commissioner Gonzalez.
Yes, I nominate as Chair Diana Kaminsky.
Okay.
And Joe Young as vice.
Let's do, if we can do one at a time.
Okay.
So let's start with the chair. So we have a motion for Commissioner Kaminsky for the chair role. I guess we'll do a roll call vote. Or do I ask for if we have other nominations? Yes. Before we take the vote?
What about if
I-
I'm,
Yes.
Oh, you don't? If you,
Yes, Chair Higgs, you can take other nominations
Okay.
before doing.
Okay, are there other nominations?
Chair Higgs, I'd like to nominate Commissioner Scarborough for chair.
Okay. Do we have any seconds for Kaminsky before, do I do that? Or do I do them all? Now I'm all confused. No seconds. No seconds, he says.
Yes, Chair Higgs, you do not need seconds for nominations. You just have a nomination, and then once all nominations are done, then you have your roll call.
Votes for them. Okay, very good. This is about time I get out of this position, huh? Okay, so we have a motion, or we have a nomination for Commissioner Kaminsky and a nomination for Commissioner Scarborough. For chair. These are both for chair roles. Yes, Commissioner Kaminsky?
am I able to decline the nomination, respectfully decline?
Yes, Commissioner Kaminsky, you can decline to be nominated if you so choose.
Thank you. I'm honored, but thank you. No.
Very good. So we are back to a nomination for Commissioner Scarborough for the chair role. Can I please get votes for that, please?
Chair Higgs,
Yes.
Vice Chair Young,
Yes.
Commissioner Gonzalez,
no.
Commissioner Kaminsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Ertel,
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner,
Yes.
Commissioner Scarborough.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Very good. We have a new chair. Congratulations, Chair Scarborough. Now, do we have any nominations for the vice chair position?
Chair Higgs, I would like to nominate Vice Chair Young to keep his position as Vice Chair.
Okay. Do we have any, we have one nomination for Vice Chair Young to retain his position. Do we have any other nominations for Vice Chair? Okay.
I would nominate Commissioner Kaminsky, but this is an annual event that she turns it down. She gets nominated and turns it down. So I guess we don't need to do that.
It is an honor, though. Okay, with that, then, if we could get a roll call vote for Vice Chair Young to retain his position as Vice Chair.
Chair Higgs,
Yes.
Vice Chair Young,
Yes.
Commissioner Gonzalez,
Yes.
Commissioner Kaminsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Ertel,
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner,
Yes.
Commissioner Scarborough.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Very good. Well, it's been a pleasure serving you as your chair for the last few years. Congrats to Chair Scarborough and Vice Chair Young. With that, this concludes our brief meeting. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
We have a motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Very good. Motion passes. Thank you. Have a good evening.